Looks like we're live. How's it going, guys? Long time no see. It's been a while since I've been on, so I don't know if anybody will hop on tonight. I'll give it a minute and see if anybody hops on. Really, it's felt like forever since I've actually dropped the video. What? That's all right, though. Just thought I'd get on here and give a few updates on what's been going on, what's going on with me. Looks like a few people are watching. Let me know who you are in the chat. Really miss everybody. But welcome to Everything Comics. I'm your host, Bullseye Bob. Miss you, comic fam. It's been a while since I put a video out, and I've been getting messages from people asking where I'm at, how am I, am I done doing videos, am I done with comics, all these questions. And so, I just thought I'd hop on and do a quick video and let everybody know where I'm at. First of all, thank you to everybody that has reached out to me. Really appreciate you guys. Jason from Heroes to Icons, really cool getting your message this morning. And but yeah, it's just a lot of people reaching out, and I know I have not really been on or posting or anything like that. So yeah, this is just kind of update. It's kind of funny, since I haven't done things online for a little bit. It's been about, I don't know, I think my last video was a couple months ago. And so I hop in to create a live stream, and all of a sudden, my account was gone from StreamYard, and now it's if you want it for free, it's a 7-day trial. So I guess they're going to make me start paying now, which is kind of new. I'm just kind of mad that they got rid of my account completely. I was like, it didn't even allow me to log in. I had to subscribe for a new login code. I'd done all that a long time ago. So is that true? I mean, is StreamYard not going to be free anymore? You guys let me know down in the chat, because that's all new to me. And I haven't heard from anybody saying anything like that. We got Mike Knight in the chat. How you doing there, my friend? Good day. Good to see you too. And so yeah, I was kind of blown away that StreamYard is not going to be free anymore. I mean, what are we going to do? I mean, is everybody doling out the money, or have you gone to a new platform? How do people predominantly stream if they don't want to pay? I don't know. I don't think I use it enough to warrant like a paid subscription or anything like that. But I don't know. Give me your guys' thoughts on it. Hey, Shane, how you doing? Good to see you, my friend. So literally, like I said, I just wanted to get on and talk about what's been going on with me and where I've been. And so I think the last time that I was on was actually on Bueller's channel. And I had done a series of auctions to raise money for the house that we're buying. As you guys know, Bueller has bought himself a bus. He's living life on the road, living the dream, living his dream for sure. And so he had his grandmother's manufactured home. That's what he'd been living in. And it's perfect size for my wife and I. We haven't really had our own place for a while because of a number of different circumstances. And it's high time that we've had our own place, and we've been looking for, different things, as far as different houses or different, ways we could do this. And here's this house that's just going to become vacant. And so we decided that the house was cute enough and that it fit our purposes enough that I talked to Bueller and see if we could purchase his house. And so that's what we move forward with. Hey, Colossus, how's it going, my friend? Good to see you too. And yes, I'm getting into that. And and I'll just tell you that it's not been an easy transition. There were a lot of things that I was uninformed of walking into this deal, only because of naivety, not because nothing was disclosed to me. I've never really done this before, and it's kind of it's a nuanced situation because it's not a normal house buy. I mean, I'm buying it from the owner, but I have to do repairs to the house, and I'm getting financing on it. And so there was all this ball of wax that went into it that was like this roller coaster ride. And it still is like that on days. There's days when it's just highly stressful, and other days where, oh, this is going to be great. And, through nobody's fault, it's just, that's the way things go when you're buying a house. So as of right now, we are in the midst of doing the repairs. We have pretty much got everything that we need to the underwriters for approval and paperwork and all that type of stuff. We got a few more things to do there, but we should be all ready to go for when they come in for the appraisal. I don't see any problems with that because we're going to be doing some nice work on the house. And then once the appraisal happens, everything should go boom, 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 and we should move in. Bueller's family has been great. I'm not actually buying the house from Bueller. I'm buying it from his mom and her brother, and because they were the ones that were the inheritors of the house. And his family's been great. They've just been amazing to work with, and they're on this roller coaster ride with me. So, but it's been awesome. But yeah, there's a lot of work to be done, and so that's what we're doing now. We had a new roof put on the place. We're having some floors replaced. We're going to put all new flooring in. It's going to be painted. There's going to be a new fence put up in the back, and it's a really cute place, you guys. And my wife and I are getting very excited for the move in. I've already staked out my room for the new Bob cave, and that's kind of one of the things I wanted to show you guys. I went over and just did a little filming today because the house is not, it's tore up, to get ready for a lot of different things. And so I went over and filmed the Bob cave. So I'm just gonna share my screen with you, and then you can see what my vision for the room is. Bricked up. We're doing work in here right now. Everything's progressing along. This room back here, I wanted to kind of highlight and show you guys. You can see the windows masked. We're going to be painting this weekend. We're going to have it all sprayed. It's going to be really cool. There's the infamous piano that Bueller and I were joking about in the videos. That'll be donated somewhere. I don't know yet. But the bottom line, I wanted to show you this room because this room is going to be the future home of the Bob Cave. And so just to kind of give you an idea, this particular wall right here, I am thinking of using to set up my desk and work area for my coloring and for my miniature painting. That way I got some ambient sunlight that comes in, and I think it'd be a perfect area for it. And then on this wall over here, this is where I'm going to be decking it out with all my martial arts stuff. That's where I'll be filming my future videos for all the Kung Fu movie reviews. And then on this wall, this is where I'm setting up all the comic stuff, and which would be really cool. And then of course inside of the walk-in closet, I'm going to put file cabinets, which should hold, or a file cabinet, which should hold about 20 short boxes of comics for my personal collection. That's not where I'll keep like the comics that I'll be selling and stuff like that. But still a lot of work to be done. I just wanted to highlight this, show you guys I'm getting really excited because the Bob Cave is coming.
and it's going to be a lot of fun. I can't wait until it's all done. Around the ceiling, I know it's vaulted, but there's going to be a runner up top that's going to hold lights that we'll be able to use, and I'm thinking of maybe even running microphones down from it. But I'm going to set this room up for filming so that it's easily customizable for whatever I'm doing. And but yeah, this is the future home of the Bob Cave. Just thought I'd show you guys the highlight, what's going on. Like I said, we'll be painting this weekend, and then beyond that, we got some floors that are getting put in. There's a fence that's being built. I mean, we got a lot of work still to be done, and but we can't wait. About another month, and we'll be ready to move in, and we are going to be very happy. So there you go, guys. Thought you'd like to see it. I'm not gonna take you around to the rest of the house. I just wanted to show you the future home of the Bob Cave. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in and watching. We'll talk to you guys later.
Yeah, pretty cool. And I kind of wanted to show that so that you guys could see like the before and after, and you know, the after effect when it's all built up and everything. You'll be able to see the transition. It's going to be really cool. So and then the rest of the house, it belongs to my wife, and she is already, you can see her mind just blossoming in 1,000 different areas on how she wants to do things, and I'm really enjoying being able to watch that. And so this is going to be an awesome event, and amazing place that we're going to be living in, and we're very happy about it. We got Deep House Gent. How you doing there, my friend? He said, Bullseye Bob, the visionary. The Bob Cave sounds like a worthy endeavor. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. We got Serge. How's it going, Serge? Good to see you, my friend. And then we got Shane. Oh, thanks, Shane. I appreciate that. So yeah, I mean, like I said, you know, I thought it'd be cool to kind of have a transition, you know, so like a before and after. So when it's all done, I'll probably film a new video and kind of put those side by side, and you guys can see how the transformation comes. So yeah, really looking forward to all this. So, but you know, haven't really been doing any videos lately. As you can see, I've actually hardly even been posting on Instagram. And it's just because my mind is so focused in a whole other different area. I haven't bought this. This is the thing that really blows me away. I haven't bought comics in about a month. I shut my box off just because I'm being very careful with finances right now. I don't want to be spending money in any area except focusing on the house, because there are a lot of unseen costs, and so we're just being very careful. And then I just don't have time. Again, my mind is completely occupied in this area. So just for the time being, putting everything on hold. That doesn't mean that I'm quitting or going away or anything like that. I will be back. Looking forward to being back, and looking forward to you know, getting back into normal comics and comic reading, and sharing my love for them with you guys. And so, but you know, so I haven't really been doing a lot of you know, comic related activity, including I think the last time that I got together with the Portland Comics crew was just before Bueller went on the road. We all got together. We went on a mini comic crawl. We went out and had some barbecue, and then we ended up at the end of the day at McMiniman's. We all had a beer together, which was great, because Bueller hardly drinks except for on special occasions, and so that was my first beer with him, and it really capped the day off and made it special that I got to have a beer with my friend before he went on the road. And so today was actually the very first time that I was able to get together with the Portland Comics crew. And guess what? A special guest came and joined us today. I'll show you a picture. There you go. That's right. We're at the Refuge Coffee House, and Bueller actually was in town today, and he joined us. And so there we are. We got John, Damien, myself, and Bueller. and we got to hang out today, and it was really cool. And I got to hang out with my friends, and we had a really good time. We had a great conversation. It was short. I mean, it was only about an hour and a half, but man, it did my heart well. It did my soul well, just to be able to see my friends. And so I know Bueller's going to be heading out to Arizona probably in the mid to end of the week. This next week, he's going to, I don't know if he's going straight there. I think he's going to take a roundabout way to get there, but he's on the road. And so it was really good to see him before he starts on the larger trip out there. So, and, but yeah, he showed it. And matter of fact, Damien and John didn't even know. And so we got together and we had a great time. Let's see. Klaus says, does your wife vision include bullseyes in the paint scheme? Mine wouldn't work in any X-Men symbols. I'm going to tell you right now, I don't think she cares about what I do in my room, but she cares about what I do in the rest of the house. I don't think there's going to be bullseye symbols all over the walls. There you go. Deep House Gent says, that was like the Mount Rushmore of the YouTube comics. Very cool. Absolutely. It was great getting together with those guys. But yeah, like I said, I haven't really been buying comics. I think the last time that I bought anything comic related was that day we got together, before Bueller went on the road, and we went on a mini comic crawl. We went to I Like Comics in Vancouver, and then we ended up at Excalibur Comics. And I think we were going to go to a third store and ended up leaving from there and going to McMiniman's. And so we only went to a few stores. And actually, this is everything that I bought in about a month. So the first one is, by the way, this just came today. Bueller's exclusive with Dynamite Comics finally arrived. I mean, it only took like 6 months, but so here it is. Pretty cool. You can see Bueller here in the background, photo bombing Red Sonja. The cover was drawn by Dan Jurgens, and so I think I ordered this like 6 months ago, and it finally arrived today. So I was very happy to get that. But as far as comics that I bought, this is it. This is all I bought in the last month, and most of this came from that little mini comic crawl. So I bought it's a graphic novel or trade paperback. I forget how to tell anymore. But this is Usagi Yojimbo Homecoming, and I got to thank Damien for actually getting me into Usagi Yojimbo. When I used to see it and it was all in black and white, it just looked too cartoonish for me. It looked too like Sunday morning funny papers, and that's not the type of comics I was into. And he kept reviewing it on his channel, and it kept consistently getting the #1 spot in his comic countdown. So I'm like, I got to try this. And I read one comic of Usagi Yojimbo, and I completely fell in love because it was like, you guys know I'm a huge martial arts movie and samurai movie fan, and it was like hopping into a great Zatoichi movie. And there's so much packed in here of feudal Japan and stories like that. And there's comedy inside there as well, slapstick, but awesome stuff. And so I've become a huge Usagi Yojimbo fan and never thought that would happen. And I also got Usagi Yojimbo. This is Bunraku and Other Stories. And in both of these, it's the colorized stuff that is coming out from IDW. I think I prefer it in color. But I'm becoming a huge fan of Stan Sakai. And I just love getting turned on to new stuff. And this is not new. It's been out for years. I just never thought that I would like it. And it turns out it was really good. I had a question here. It says, Serge says, Bob, what's it, more emotional be back at the coffee house with Bueller on at the same time? So I know it's been a while since you've been back to that coffee house. It was really cool being back at the refuge. It's not the only time that I've been back there. The owner and proprietors of the refuge are they're assistant pastors at the church that I go to, the church where I'm assistant pastor, and so I know them. So it's not like I miss out on going there. I often use that place to go have meetings, but this was the first time the Portland Comics crew got together there, and normally we started to meet at Mocha Express just because it was closer to Bueller, and but it also those meetings were happening when I was at work, so I didn't get to attend a lot of the get-togethers that they were having. So when Bueller went on the road, those guys suggested let's meet closer to us, which is also close, somewhat close to me, which is the refuge, and so that's where we met. And it just so happened that Bueller was there today, and it was really cool being inside. They're having us all together inside. I'm not going to say that it wasn't sentimental because it really was. I mean, I filmed so many videos inside of that place, and had both Damien and Bueller on the channel on my videos with me there when I was filming. Not John. John was never on a video with me, but still, it was really cool being there with those guys. Deep House Gent says, "Is that a Shaw Brothers Flying Guillotine shirt? You darn tootin' it is, man." Here, let me angle this down. That is artwork by Kung Fu Bob. Check him out on Instagram. He's doing amazing artwork right now for the 88 films as they're readapting a lot of the Shaw Brothers on Blu-ray. He's doing the cover art, and he's doing a lot of amazing artwork over there. And he has a website called 36 Styles, and he's got a ton of Shaw Brothers t-shirts where he's designed them. Lone Wolf and Cub, Shogun Assassin. He's got tons of stuff. And so if you're looking for these type of shirts, martial arts shirts, homage to some of the greatest Kung Fu movies ever, go to 36styles.com and check out the merch that's over there. It's awesome stuff. Hey, Chaos and Comics. How you doing, my friend? Haven't seen you for a while. Good to see you. Ben Compton, what's up with you, my friend? It's good to be. It's good to be. Good to be on. I'm just doing an update tonight, letting everybody know what's been going on with me. So yeah, just showing off those comics. I got those 2 graphic novels. The other one that I got was I've never read the story, always wanted to, and it's high time that I go ahead and do it. But I got the collected Blackest Night, and I mean, Sinestro Corps War is one of my favorite Green Lantern stories of all time. I heard this is just as good. Never got to read it, and so when we went on that mini comic crawl over at I Like Comics in Vancouver, I figured I'd pick it up and finally get into it. And the last thing that I picked up was I really love Ed Brubaker and Sean Phillips. They got this series called Reckless right now that's not collected in floppies, but these hardcovers. And I actually got this from I Like Comics, but the problem with it is I thought it was the 4th book. It's actually the 3rd, and I already have the 3rd, so I got an extra copy. So I'm waiting for the 4th one to come out. It should be here pretty soon, and I'm just going to trade them straight up for it. But I'm really enjoying this series. It's pretty awesome. But I mean, that's it. Just 4 graphic novels. That's all the comics I've bought in the last month. JHC, how you doing, my friend? Good to see you. But yeah, like I said, I turned my pull box off. I haven't canceled it. I just turned it off until I get through the building of the house, the buying of the house. That should be, I figure, probably about mid-April is when we'll get the appraisal, and then everything will move fast from there. And so somewhere within that 2 weeks, at the end of April is when we will start moving in to the new house, and really looking forward to it. My friend Biggie's here. What's up, buddy? Good to see you, my friend. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. I just wanted to update on where I've been. I'm not going anywhere. My time has just been occupied with the house. And if you guys have ever bought a house, it can be, um, I mean, seriously, I mean, it can be a roller coaster ride. And at some points, it's been really stressful, and my mind has just been fully occupied with it. I'm really being careful with my finances. Um, and so I'm not really buying any books right now. Not really doing much of anything except for focusing on the house. Once we move in and we're all settled, I'll be back to buying books as normal. You know me, I can't stay away from comics for too long. I love them too much. But during this time, I need to be careful and focused. And so I had to just turn them off for just a bit. And got Bolt. How you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Moving to your first house tomorrow. Congratulations, my friend. I hope to be moving into mine next month. So, but yeah, that's what's been going on with me. Again, it was great seeing the Portland Comics crew today. Just hanging out with them at the refuge. Bueller showed up, which was an actual complete surprise. He I was talking to him via text this morning, let him know what I was getting together with the guys, and he said he's all, can you pick me up at 3:30? I'm like, you're darn right I can. So I didn't tell Damien, didn't tell John, so I surprised them, and but Bueller dropped in and we got to hang out with him, which was really cool. So, but yeah, so it's just been focusing on the house, guys. That's what it's been, and that's why I haven't been around. Terry Watson, how's it going, Terry? You guys, Terry, it's good to see him because he works with me at my work. We were both work at Daimler Trucks, and Terry's an awesome guy. Very detailed, very personable, and a joy to work with. So, but very cool. Yeah, thanks very much. I try to be as jolly as I can, man. Anyway, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to get on and kind of update everybody as to where I've been. And let you guys know what's going on with the channel. If you're here late, I got a mini tour of the new Bob cave, and completely stripped down and ready to be built up the way I want it to be built. Once we get it painted and the new flooring goes in, I'm excited. It's going to be awesome. So I'm building it up to be my comic cave, my martial arts movie review studio where I do all my coloring and painting and all that stuff. And I just want to let you guys know that I miss you, love you very much. Thank you very, very much for the support. Thank you for everybody who's reached out and say, hey man, what's going on with you? Again, I'm not going anywhere. I'm just hyper focused on getting the house. And once that happens, I'll be back to normal, buying comics, dropping videos, hanging out with y'all, and doing the normal things I love to do. So until then, have faith. I'll be back, and we'll have some fun then. Okay. All right, you guys. Wish me well. God bless you, and I'll see y'all later. Station, my friends. How's it going, Kirby? All right, everybody. Have a good night.